Who's winning this battle right here? Who got JC? Let me his best performance on the RBE stage.
Fire boy.
Good, man. I'm glad it's over, man. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad we delivered, man. We did what we came to do. It don't matter, man.
I'm all the way up. 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 Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Way up. I'm all the way up.
First of all, salute to ARP, salute to Shotters, salute to Dap the God, salute to the entire RBE staff, Lawrence, everybody. You know, I got to spend a second on RBE and Blood, Sweat, and Tears 4 and just the whole feel before the event. You know, this was uncharted waters for them. You know what I'm saying? This was uncharted waters because you got, you know, this was a star-studded, you know, battle rap weekend. There's actually 3 events going on this weekend. I could be missing another one, but you got the Trap House event, you got URL Unfinished Business 2, and then you got Blood, Sweat, and Tears 4. And, you know, with battle rap still being in infant stages, you know, it's kind of hard to cover 3 events. You know, fan had to decide what battles he wanted to see or who he wanted to see, you know. The Blood, Sweat, and Tears was scheduled to open the doors at 1. Supposed to start 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Club Drum. You really expect the first battle to start about 3. The first battle started about 3:30ish. So, you know, it was a little bit of a delay there. The crowd was very slow to fill into Club Drum. Security was adequate. Had enough security guards. You know, the searches was decent. You know, they wasn't trying to, like, strip you down naked, but they were trying to at least, you know, make sure everybody was, you know, on point. Unfortunately, Club Drum doesn't have a whole lot of areas that you could actually interview battle rappers before and after the event. So a lot of my interviews you'll see is outside of Club Drum, which, you know, shout out to the security staff. They had to search us, you know, each time we came back in. They did a nice job with that. I know it wasn't easy. They had a nice bar. You know, you could get your drinks. You could get your eat on. You know, the wings was decent. As far as the atmosphere inside, wasn't too crazy inside. People primarily was there to listen to the battles. There was, like I say in all battle rap events, the closer you are to the battles, the better. If you want to hear what everyone is saying, if you want to get the most out of the battle, the closer you are to the battle, the more you can hear. The further away you are from the battle, there's more idle conversation, things of that nature. So, you know, just remember, if you do go to a battle, you want to be as close as possible if you ever go live. All right. Oh, and as far as I usually talk about the weed smoke. Most of the people are smoking outside. You know, salute to the weed smokers, to the blunt heads. You know, thank you. Most of the people went outside to spark up, and they really didn't bring the weed inside. You know what I'm saying? There was maybe 1 or 2 people that started sparking up inside, but it was way later into the night. So, first of all, let's just talk about Blood, Sweat, and Tears as a whole. Blood, Sweat, and Tears as a whole, if I was going to rank this event on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best event I've been to, and 1 being the worst, absolute worst, I would say Blood, Sweat, and Tears 4 comes in at a solid 9. Solid 9. First battle, JC versus Mr. Mills. Shout out to JC, shout out to Mr. Mills. First round I got going to Mr. Mills. This battle started out first. You got to wake the crowd up. JC was first to go on the first battle, and he had to wake the crowd up. And JC's style really doesn't wake a crowd up. He almost, like he says in the interview, started out low and worked his way upward. And Mr. Mills kind of started out hot. You know, his first round started out hot. He had a good second round, too. And then the third was, where it was. So the first round we gave to Mr. Mills. Then the third round we gave to JC, because JC was real strong in his third. His third was clearly better. And Mr. Mills kind of went off grid, almost freestyled through the third and talked about recent events and things like that. The second round, Mr. Mills was on his game. Mr. Mills had a lot of wordplay, a lot of bars, and that's probably going to be the deciding round when this thing actually hits the internet. But in the building, it was decisive. It was Mr. Mills, 2-1. He got rounds 1 and round 2. Round 3 went to JC. Jay Murder versus Daylight. Now I'm keeping a stack. I was finishing up an interview with JC, and they started the battle almost right away. So I missed Jay Murder's first round. I checked out in the crowd. Some people said Murder got the first round. Some people said Daylight got the first round. It's one of those I'm gonna have to see the first round again on camera. Here's the problem with this battle. Two things happened in this battle. Daylight was like all over the place. It seemed like if Daylight didn't have like writtens, and then it seemed like he just went to like, I'm gonna rhyme the last thing that I said with an ER, like he'll say something like book her, and then I'll crook her, and then took her, you know what I mean? He was doing stuff like that, and he was going real fast, and I don't know, it was alright, some parts was alright, some parts was like, where you going? Jay Murder had bars for Daylight. If you was to put pressure on me and say, who got this one, I'm gonna say, Jay Murder 2-1. But this is one of those battles I really got to see again. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that happened during this battle, there was a lot of conversation while Daylight was battling. So if Daylight's battling, he's talking to Jay Murder's talking back to him. It was a lot of conversation. And, it's just a lot more than I'm used to in a battle. So I got to see that again, and I'm just not sure where I'm at with that battle. Jimz, Sirius Jones. This was a good battle. Jimz gave you another solid performance. He has, as you know, he has a personality. He is very funny. He has charisma. I don't think that Sirius lived up to where he could go. And Sirius, here's the thing with Sirius Jones. He has bars. He has schemes. He has wordplay. No doubt. Sirius is nice. When it comes to bars, wordplay, setups, he understands the whole thing. He's a legend for a reason. The problem with Sirius is he still has old material. He has a lot of old material. And what I saw from the crowd was, while he's kicking his raps, they trying to figure out, is that some old shit, some new shit, or just some, like, alright, but it just ain't hot. It just ain't hit. So Sirius needs to get all his bars and all his material into, 2016. Some of his stuff was so old, it was like, whoa, that's old. You know what I mean? He talking about good times and some other stuff, but some of the bars was hot. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the shit that Sirius was saying was hot. He got crowd reaction, but it wasn't enough. He needs haymakers. He needs stuff that make people, go wow, their eyes open up. They're like, yo, what's going on? I don't know. He just was, to me, he was just struggling. He was struggling a little bit in this battle. And Jimz, I think Jimz in the third round kind of caught him with some personals. And I think that kind of won it for me. I got this 2-1 Jimz. I think Sirius got the first. I got a 2-1 Jimz. I could see somebody saying 3-0 Jimz. I don't think on camera either this is going to, play out to where someone could say Sirius won. I just don't. But, dope battle. Let me take a second to say, I want to say thanks to all of the, the battlers and the fans that came up to MadDog Killer Son, you know what I'm saying, hollered at me, you know what I mean. Again, I only got 1,000 subscribers, but I'm getting there, you know what I'm saying, and I'm remembering all the battlers, all the fans that's hollering at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Even with 1,000 subscribers, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have the support of, some leagues, and I definitely want to support the league's battlers and its culture. You know what I'm saying? So that's, that's a major salute. I recognize y'all, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going. QB and official. All right. So now the games are starting to begin. It's starting to get hot. It's almost like you have the playoff start, and then you have like the conference finals before the finals. You know what I'm saying? And QB started out. QB gained a little weight too. QB looks pretty good, man. QB gained a little weight. She got a little bit more hips, a little bit more in the back. She looked a little bit more solid. You know what I'm saying? QB starts out very aggressive. She's almost like the female Arsenal. Very aggressive, very disrespectful. She said some stuff. She was talking about officials' dead father. Seems like if that's that's out there. My condolences if that's true. But she was talking about official having a dead father, and she just was going off on official in the first round. And for a minute there, you were like, hey, if official gonna come in with some shit, QB is looking to body her. QB was looking to body her, and the first round was solid as hell. So official starts out in the first, and official's first is ridiculous. There's crowd reaction, there's bars, there's setups, there's haymakers. It reminded me of like when she was battling Jazz. And salute to official, and she got her shirts, official shirts. If you could look it up online, I'll see if I could get the link. Yo, support her, man. She is a genuinely good battle rapper on stage, and an even better battle rapper off stage. She understands how to appreciate the fans, and she understands how to give back to to the culture. I gave the first round to official. That first round by official was dope. It just was dope. QB's first round was dope. It was just whose first round was doper. It really came down to whose first round was doper. It wasn't like if QB's first round was whack at all. And it was like street shit versus like bars. You know what I'm saying? Like bars. So QB had that street shit going, and official had that bar shit going. The second round QB, she comes in with some shit. She had a couple of haymakers, and you thinking, we got a fight on our hands here. We definitely got a fight. Yo, official second round was fire, son. Her second round was hitting again. She was on some bullshit. Yo, she was talking about QB being a dyke and, and the straps. And I don't even want to mess up some of the shit that official was saying, but she was coming in on old girl. Heavy. You know what I'm saying? So, second round, go to official. I know it's 2-0. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, people were screaming 2-0 before official finished her second round. She had a little stumble. Not a choke, but a little stumble. The crowd was making some noise. But people were screaming 2-0 before it was over. And her stumble was like a bar or two towards the end of her round. But it wasn't crazy. Official third round. QB, it almost seems like if QB kind of ran out of a little steam. And to me, it looked like if QB's bars wasn't as potent as when she first started out. You know what I'm saying? And then official gave you like a dope ass third, like a hot third, man. Like people were screaming. They were screaming. She had a couple bars that was like rocking the building. You know what I mean? Was talking about it's just some other shit. Y'all gotta see it. It's definitely worth seeing. There's not one battle on here that's not worth seeing on pay-per-view on Rap Grid. Not one. Shout out to Direct, shout out to Rap Grid, and shout out to RBE for making that shit available really soon. Big K and Showoff. And I might make a blog about this in particular. But Big K and Showoff, I tried to, as a blogger, I tried to grab as many battle rappers as I could. First time being in Club Drum, wasn't set up like how some of the other places was that I went to that I could interview battle rappers, but I grabbed who I could. And then there was one, I tried to get on Big K after he battled Showoff. And he kind of like, there's a lot of reasons why. I'll probably talk about some of the other reasons why I think he didn't do it. But, ultimately when you're a battle rapper and there's an opportunity to do a quick interview, I'm talking about 1 minute or 2 minutes long, it's a way of you connecting with your fans. It's a way of you letting your fans know what happened in your battle, explaining what happened in your battle. Anytime you feel you're bigger than the fans or that you don't have time to talk to a blogger or media outlet, I think you're shortchanging your brand. I think you're hurting your brand. You know what I mean? So Big K elected not to do an interview after the battle. Main event, Big K versus Showoff. Big K goes first. Big K doesn't come there with an entourage. Big K is usually by himself, maybe one other person. And, Showoff has his crew, not a whole big crew or anything, more like his wife or his girlfriend and maybe one or two. Big K goes first. Big K has a nice first round. Big K's first round was bar heavy. And I think Big K was staying to about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Don't quote me. I think he didn't go over 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the first. Nice, clean, dope first. Dope first by Big K. Showoff goes in the first, and Showoff has a nice first too. Dope first too. You know what? In the building, it seemed a little debatable, or a slight edge to Showoff. All right, slight edge to Showoff. So then the third round, actually no. So then the second round goes, and Big K goes in the second round, and Big K is like, he's spitting that fire. He doing his thing. It's like he rapping, rapid fire. He hitting. He got his bars, got a couple of haymakers in there, and then he stops. And everybody's looking at each other like, yo, he's done? It was like he stopped. He stopped like after a minute and 15 seconds, a minute and 30 seconds tops. Not much more than that. He stops. And Showoff's second was crazy. And Showoff's second was long. Showoff rapped for like 4 minutes in the second, maybe 4.5. And the story behind that is they originally agreed to 2-minute rounds, and then Big K called and asked to add more time. He wanted to add like a minute on each round, and Showoff said fine. They agreed to that. But what Showoff did is Showoff, instead of adding a minute to each of his rounds, he just added a couple more minutes onto the second round, and it showed. And he did his thing. The second round was fire. And he out-rapped Big K in the second. So I got the first round could be debatable. Maybe slight edge to Showoff in the building. The second round, hands down, Showoff. And then the third round, Big K starts rapping. He has some decent, bars and everything. He even freestyled and talked about, Showoff's girlfriend's earrings. And, nice third. Again, not incredibly long. I say his third round might have been 2 minutes or slightly under 2 minutes. Okay? And then, I don't know. Then, but he had some bars. And then Showoff goes, and Showoff's third is like, it's like an epic third. It's really dope because he reveals something at the end that you didn't even think about until after he finished rapping all of his rounds. And it was just like, I haven't, it's a long time since you've seen a third round end so powerfully. I predicted that Showoff was going to lose to Big K, and it was a win-win situation for me as MadDog Killer Son. I'm like, hey, Big K going to mop the floor with you, Showoff. You ain't going to have a chance. And, as much as I rock with you, as much as I like you as a battler and as a person, I'm not seeing you beating Big K. And you got to have bars for him. Not no filler bars, not no random shit. All your shit got to be filled, on target. What does he do? He does exactly what I asked him to do. All Showoff's bars was for Big K. Was no filler bars. He had some schemes. He had bars. He had wordplay. He had stage presence, and he had personals, and he big boyed Big K. You know what, yo, it's time to roll. It's time to roll up on Big K. We keep it a stack. Yo, Big K comes across as like a stuck up battle rapper. Like he's better and tougher than everybody. You know what I'm saying? In the building. Like, I think he's full of himself. Like, some people tell him, yo, you nice, you can rap. When somebody said, yo, you can rap, son. Yo, you nice, son. Yo, you can hang. Like, it's like you're a brother the way you rap, nigga. And I think all of that shit got to his head. And people say, arguably, he's the best. you know what, son? I got to go back and look over some of your shit. Because Rosenberg Raw definitely did you dirty. You know what I'm saying? You had a debatable with Head Ice. And you know what I'm saying? I just don't think you as good as promoted. It's the 4-bar setup. Haymaker, rapid fire. Yeah, you got lines. Yeah, you say some hot shit. But I don't really see you changing your style for who you battling. You know, you just, like, don't change for anything. And I think that's, like, a conceited, stuck-up way to be. You know what I'm saying? And then you turn around and you ain't got nothing to say to your fans. It's like, you know Showoff just mopped your ass on the floor. Like, Showoff just handed you your ass, and now you want to walk out of here and not talk to nobody about it. That's how I feel, MadDog. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all how it was. Showoff mopped the floor with Big K, kicked his ass in front of a full crowd at Club Drum, and Big K did not choke, and he came there with bars. He was trying to win. I think in the second round he stopped short because he was thinking he was going to choke. That's why. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to like be all politically correct, but you know when these shades is on, I'm riding on niggas. Or somebody told me I'm rolling up on niggas. Pause. You know what I'm saying? The other one is riding on niggas like a pause moment. Rolling up on niggas is more acceptable. So that was somebody that said in the comments. So I'm rolling up on this nigga, man. Real talk. MadDog on there for real. Yo, to Showoff, all I can say is salute, my nigga. Salute. You did your thing. All I can say is salute. You did your thing. I like I said, it was a win-win situation. If I predict for Big K and he won, hey, it was a prediction. If you win, I know all the bloggers you can see. Mr. Mills addressed it. Showoff addressed it. The bloggers was like listening to the fans. And it was like, damn, y'all don't think that I could get this shit? Y'all don't think I could do this? All right, my nigga, I'm going to get that pen. I'm going to start writing even harder. You know what I'm saying? Till there's blood in my fingertips. And I'm going to make sure y'all feel my pain. That's all we want as a fan. That's all we want as a fan. Give us your pain. Give us your...
Shout out MadDog, Killer's son, man. It's your boy, Mr. Mills. We have blood, sweat, and tears for
I didn't go nowhere. They can't say I'm bad. I didn't go nowhere. I just took a little break. I didn't go nowhere. Official. Been back. You already know. If anybody go show up, it's gonna be official. Y'all know that. Shout out to MadDog. You already know how we doing it. We out here.
Salute.
Way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all